That's the only official segment that was announced ahead of time. We knew there'd be more, but the face-to-face. And honestly, I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, you essentially have like the managers of our two favorite resident tag teams, PNP and FTR, for sure. But Konnan came out spitting fire, man, saying, being in North Carolina, tipping over cows isn't the same as running the New York City streets, and all this stuff. And I almost feel like Tully was trying to pull him away because he was maybe going too long or something. But, man, he was smooth. He was spitting it. He was making it real, and it's perfect for, obviously, they have much experience together, PNP and Konnan, but, like, it's definitely fitting that they've told each other's story. I mean, neither of those four guys, FTR and PNP, need someone to talk for them, but adding this other level of manager and, father, as Konnan said, to it really helps make it even more meaningful and real. And it helps them trade shots like we saw with that brutal DDT. Awesome entrance, the sneak entrance when they came out, FTR dressed up as PNP. So it just kept continuing. That was the theme of the night, the Pinnacle ambushes. And so I loved it that we're seeing Pinnacle get the upper hand right now, essentially. And then boom, in 4 days, Sammy's going to come out on top and give MJF his first loss. So this was that was months ago.
Long time ago. So, I'm going to jump in and say, you might like Konnan was with Santana Ortiz back in Impact in the old days, LAX, and they have that history together for those of us who know kind of the roots of that.
Right.
And I thought that they played really well into, both sides in this segment got some daggers in. I mean, Konnan was definitely digging it, but Tully got the last laugh, and I felt like this was a segment that spike pile driver that FTR has started to perfect. That's quite a move, man. I know that like when you see a pile driver, it always kind of shakes you a little bit. That spike pile driver was dirty, man. FTR's attack on this again, they're showing how far they're willing to go. They show no remorse, just cold-blooded, bro. I mean, that was a cold-blooded trap that Tully laid out. Santana Ortiz left laying in the back. Sent FTR out there, dressed out, got the masks on, and then just beat. I mean, that pile driver, I was like, ooh,
brutal.
Man, ooh. Really good stuff. And Tully was, I know you always say it, FTR, Santana Ortiz, they don't need anybody to talk to for him. But why not have that extra layer, right? Tully killed it tonight. Tully did great tonight. He added a lot to the story. I felt like he kind of got that last laugh in and I really felt this is only going to bring this feud that much more. It's only going to make it that much more personal. And if you can continue to do what we're doing if we see what AEW continues to do with this Inner Circle versus Pinnacle feud, SPD, we've talked about it week after week after week. I know we're in week 40 here at Dynamite Download, but it feels like so many weeks we've been saying like MJF is instant gold. You've always said that. Anytime that he's on the screen, that guy's instant gold. Jericho, anytime you get to see Jericho and MJF together, I mean, everything about what we're seeing right now that's presented with this Pinnacle and Inner Circle feud is money. And it shouldn't shock anybody that this segment continued that trend. I mean, this was absolutely another home run.